What's up, Rangers? Welcome to Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going to have our phones out because we're going to talk about action figures because it's a news video. And that's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. But we're just going to kind of be a little casual with this video. I'll pop up pictures here. But I'm mainly just going to be looking through, seeing what's up for pre-order, and we'll just discuss it. First and foremost, though, I already know what I want to talk about is...
Woo! Beat. I kind of want it, Steve.
Oh, Tyga? Yeah. Well, there's also one of...
oh, Lord have
the
mercy.
style figure. She's expensive. They also have Kaguya from Kaguya-sama Love is War, which has a very nice shape to the figure. And if I didn't already actually have one of those B-style figures on its way, it showed up, and I really got sad about paying $60 to ship it to my house, but I did it.
Oh, I see the Kaguya one, yeah.
It looks phenomenal.
I'll never understand that No Game Life anime.
I couldn't really get into it. But anyways, before I got rudely interrupted, Gashapon is putting out articulated Godzilla skeletons. So you'll be able to get 2 Godzillas and 2 Ghidorahs.
Ghidorahs?
There's a Ghidorah one too. There's also alternate versions, so you get bone coloring for each of them. And then Ghidorah you can get in a yellow. It's a clear translucent yellow. And Godzilla is in a red.
But the whole point of that is you get the bones and just sculpt your own Godzilla.
No, what you do is you get the Godzilla and then you lay it down like in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
You can do that too.
I think personally. And then the Ghidorah, you rip the head off and you use it and make a little computer.
Oh,
but it's possible. You can have fun with it. I thought they were pretty neat. Also, if you guys haven't checked them out, but over up on Facebook, YMS-F.
YMS-F.
Has figures that they put up there for sale periodically. I actually just recently picked up 3 unpainted figures from them, and I hope they do more. But they have... it kind of rotates what they have up for sale. I know Gabara's going to be for sale here in the near future, which is pretty much the same one that we already have, but just different color scheme.
Oh, we definitely got to grab it.
We did that one.
If he ever pops up, make sure you... Okay. Hook a brother up. You'll let me know.
I guess. I'm waiting for... They have Ebra and Kamunga.
Abra?
The sea monster?
I know, but...
Because I hope they do unpainted ones. Because I want to get... Because if I get unpainted ones, the YouTuber in me gets 2 videos out of that, possibly 3 if they all come in the same package. So unpainted ones are great. Then they're a little cheaper. But you can also get painted versions of them. What they've been rotating currently is the 1962 Godzilla, 64, 67 with Minya, Varan, the Kamunga, and Abra, but they've been doing glow-in-the-dark ones. They have glitter Hidoras, which are super pretty, and they have a lot of variety for those in terms of colors too.
Hidora? What the? Oh, it's glitter Hidora.
The one I'm waiting for is they have in development. It's Orga, but with the open mouth Godzilla spines.
See, now that's different.
I need that one so hard in my life because it's also like all these are in scale with Bandai vinyls. And the reason why they make this stuff is because a lot of these kaijus are very hard to get a hold of, or they just don't make them really for Bandai vinyls. Like, they even have the Condor, which I have to grab.
Yes, we need
the Giant Condor. I'm slowly starting to buy some of them. We're going to see how good the 3 do when they show up, and then I'll kind of decide if I want to keep going with it.
Gabra definitely let me know when it pops up there.
But outside of that, we're going to just hop on some of the other toy stores. First and foremost, the one thing I want to talk about that kind of pisses me off is for McFarlane's DC figure line. They have the figures up for the Suicide Squad movie. And I kind of want the King Shark. He's voiced by Sylvester Stallone in it.
Yeah.
And I think, like, just from trailers, it looks kind of cool. And I'm actually fairly excited to go see the movie. It's kind of the only reason I've been hanging out in the Hasbro. Or not HBO Max. So when it pops up, I can watch it. And then I'll probably cancel it shortly thereafter.
But you let me know I have HBO Max.
I know.
Why would you want to just... Oh, wait, we're talking about committing a crime here. Never mind. I will never share my account with you, Steve.
Cough, cough, wink, wink. But anyways, the thing that pisses me off is that they have the King Shark figure, But they also, if you buy all of them, they have the Build-A-Figure King Shark.
Oh, that's some horse manure.
But he comes with accessories for other things. At least from what I gathered, that's what people were getting on about. And I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. And that's just dumb as a fact because it's like the whole reason to have a Build-A-Figure is to get a hold of the dude, but then you made them available. Kind of like old NECA in a way, and still kind of new NECA. Like they still do it. But they have multiple versions of the same dude.
Yeah.
But if you want like helmetless version or helmeted version, you got to buy both. Which is kind of something that's like been fairly common for a long time. It's like what Alien vs. Predator stuff. You get Wolf Predator, Maskless Wolf Predator, Battle Damaged Wolf Predator, Translucent Wolf Predator.
DICK move.
And it kind of sucks, especially with like what we've been getting with like Ultimates and like the higher end collectibles with all the stuff, and now it's like got to buy the same mold of molds over and over again. Kind of sucks. It's kind of the reason why I've been avoiding those lines in a way.
It's why.
And to be honest, if it wasn't for the channel, I wouldn't have as many Cullens as I have right now. But it would be nice if they would just, when they would make more sets, just kind of combine everything together.
Our Cullen figures ain't doing that bad. NECA ones. I mean, the one that's like.
Oh, they got views. That's why I bought them. But I'm just being like, personally, I don't really need all of them. To be honest, I need the. I gotta find something to do with them. I might make, because since we have a bunch of them, I only really need the one to be good because you can just use all the accessories.
Yeah.
And then the other two we can maybe do like Rampage figures with. Because I can make Chaos and Blizzard.
You know how many people would be, I'm going to join the NECA figure and make man.
I'm ruining collectibles.
Yes. You're a monster.
I've heard that before. I get called Sid and it hurts my feelings.
You get called Sid. You should see what they call me.
Right. Speaking of NECA, one of the figures I'm really excited about that they announced is they're doing Demona from Gargoyles. I think I said her name right. She's the evil female gargoyle. And super pumped into picking that thing up. Because I got Goliath on order, get her. And hopefully they just keep... Because for the most part, outside of the main cast, I don't really need anybody else. Some other stuff is Super7 it finally showed off their Power Ranger figures that they're doing.
Super7. Oh, okay.
They're doing the Ultimate Power Ranger stuff, which I'm still glad I've been buying the Hasbros, and the reason why I'm not going to really hop into this line as heavily is because I buy the Hasbro ones. I think they're good enough, and at $20, they're great.
It's a representation and decent looking, decent job, and job.
And to be honest, I like the way that they do the figures a little better because they actually look like suits. While with the Super 7s, you kind of get both toy and suit world. Because, for instance, they have the Green Ranger and the Yellow Ranger, and I kind of still want to get the Green Ranger, but I just like Tommy. But the Yellow Ranger is sweet because it has both...
Pink Ranger was my first love, Steve.
I think it was everybody's first love. But it has Trini and Aisha. You get both versions of the Yellow Ranger. Plus, she comes with accessories like the toy had. So it even has like the peg hold hands.
Is that like a pack though, or you got to buy?
This all comes with one figure. So you get both heads for whichever version you want to go as for season 1, season 2. You go all the weapons. So you get her normal daggers. And then you get the daggers like they were in the original Bandai toy. With the peg holes and the handles and everything.
Sounds kind of pricey, though.
And the white handles. Plus, she comes with the stupid little gnome that she had. Gnome puppet thing that becomes one of the monsters.
Yeah.
She comes with the flowers and like a few other random accessories. Plus extra hands. Now, $52.
Okay, that's actually not bad if you think about it, considering those are $20 plus. But
and you only get like a couple of accessories with them, usually like weapons and maybe some extra hands and a head. This you get a smorgasbord of like specific stuff for that character. Like the Green Ranger, you get good and evil head. I mainly want for the evil head.
Oh, you want the evil head?
But you also get like the one gun from the one episode that they use. You get his toy shield.
That thing.
Yeah, you get the toy shield and the regular dragon shield. Plus, you get his 2 swords he used in the series. Plus the toy version of the weapons. Like, he comes with a crap ton of stuff for $52. So I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I'm leaning towards it because I need some more Evil Tommy in my life. But I did pre-order Goldar because he's they're a little
Goldars in your life.
He scales better.
Oh, does he?
Because he's bigger. Because they're a 7-inch line.
Yeah.
Hasbro's are 6.
Oh, and he's bigger than the
So
regular
he'll look nicer, I think, next to the other guys. And then, for reasons, but I'm excited for it, is they have the Tyrannosaurus Zord.
Why?
So he's 7 inches. But he comes with extra hands, so you can have different hands for him. Because he can battle the monsters, so you can have him battling Goldar. Which is kind of why I'm getting both of them, too.
I guess so, but...
And the selling factor is he comes with little Power Rangers that you can put on top of the Zord. Like they're striking the pose and then going into the Zord. You can do that.
I guess if you're a Power Ranger fan, like little schoolgirl Steve over here over Power Rangers...
Especially Mighty Morphin.
This is your
Mighty Morphin was my childhood. So I usually hop on stuff, and I like... The individual Zord, I think, is sweet. Because I already, like... I don't really need another Megazord because I have the Legacy Collection one.
Yeah.
But it's still... And if the Hasbro makes, like, a posable one, I'll probably buy it. Which, oddly enough, they haven't really announced any more Zords. Outside of the...
Yeah.
Yugioh? So this is kind of like a nice little, like, stepping stone to get more stuff. Because maybe next
if
we'll
it
get the
sells
Dragon's
good
one.
enough, they'll make more.
It'll be another cool one. Because you only really need, like, Tyrannosaurus, you need Dragon Zord, and the Megazord. And then the versions, because for the most part, they were the only ones that really did any fighting.
Yeah.
But it would still be cool.
Well, he's looking. Ami didn't have anything interesting except that Toradora B-style of Taiga figure.
All right, talking about Belfine's making a My Hero Academia Tsuyu in her casual schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah, but no. You don't need this.
I don't need it, but I want it. But it's Best Girl. Frog Girl, Best Girl.
Yeah, did you see that Frog Girl Best Girl price? Get the hell out of here.
She's a little cheaper than Ami.
$115. Get out of here.
That's stateside price. But that's cool. We talked about
there's like the Shield one. Why would I want the Shield one?
Yeah, of the Black Rose armor for Maple from Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense CA.
Well, that's the anime you want me to watch, isn't it?
It's pretty solid. It's kind of like... It's like Sword Art Online, but like lighthearted. I think the characters are more enjoyable, personally. So, Kotobukiya for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is making... if you ever know the Egyptian god cards, it's like Obelisk, Tormentor, Cypher the Sky Dragon, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. They're making statues, and they're gigantic.
I did see that. I was surprised you didn't talk about it, Steve.
Just kind of save it for a video. So, Ra and Cypher are about 19 inches tall. Obelisk is the small one. He's only 14. Which kind of sucks because they're all the same price of $200.
For the $200, I want mine to be...
$220, my bad.
Be the same height, you know what I mean? Because you're spending...
I think they scale. Because Obelisk is the small one.
You're spending $600 to get all three of them. I want them to...
Like I mentioned, you wanted to scale. So I think, personally, I just would have liked a cheaper price.
So it would be like the bigger, the smaller, and then the bigger.
Yeah, because like Cypher's like flying.
Yeah.
So that's why he's taller, and the Ra's kind of in the same boat. Plus, there's, with like Rod stuff, there's actually a little bit of articulation you can do with them. It's like they have a little bit of movement. Best way I can think about it is like buying an X Plus.
It is an
Yu-Gi-Oh!
X
X Plus, because they're about the same size, actually a little bigger, and to be honest, a little cheaper.
Depending on the X Plus you're looking at.
I would say, like, if you're in the 30 centimeter, you're probably a little more expensive.
Yeah.
And that's only 12 inches.
A lot of Rem and Ram figures. Jesus.
Yeah, they pump out a lot of stuff for that anyway.
At one point in time, I was keeping up with them. I even had a sleeping bed Rem. Good times. Good times.
I'm still kind of surprised you sold those. I'm more surprised you sold your Kill la Kill stuff. Which is now one of those lines that's not even, like, remotely worth trying to get back into.
No.
Because I'm still trying... I don't want everything, but there's 3 things in particular I'm still trying to hunt down. 4 technically, but I know the one that I'm not going to see.
I had everything technically but 2 figures of the real ones, you know?
Yeah, which I'm only missing one of them.
That was one of them.
I'm missing the important one.
Yes.
Which is, I almost... God, it's one of those, like, I really wish... I'm not mad that I skipped on it, but I still kind of regret not getting it is I did find one. What I'm talking about, it was in my Holy Grail video a while back, still a Holy Grail, is for one of the Wonder Fests, they made a real action hero of Yugioh in the schoolgirl outfit. So she has like the briefcase.
You do not talk about that price. If you come across it and it's $1,000, you buy it.
Yeah, it would have been about $900, and I sat there and I was like, and this was like right when COVID started too, so I'm like, I would have to pay $900 and then let it sit because there's no way I'm shipping it.
You should have.
And I was like, it was like at the time I actually had the money, and I'm like, that's a lot of money for a figure, but it's old, like it ain't gonna go down. She was only available for one convention, and it hurts. So it's one of those like I would love to get a hold of one, probably won't. It's kind of like the X Plus Legion. Yeah, it's another one of those ones like I regret not grabbing it when I could have.
And now the price is.
Yeah, now it's I can't like my current situation. I wouldn't even be able to buy it. It's kind of the same thing with the Ryuko. The more reasonable ones I've been wanting to get is the 2 Sega statues, because then at least then I would get my schoolgirl.
Kind of pissed though,
outfit.
Those are the ones I sold for like $50-$60, and now they're like.
If you can find them pre-owned, you're still sitting around that.
Oh, is it?
Then I'm also trying to find the Beach Queen.
I am still missing that box.
Because it's pretty much the only Beach Queen I don't have that I'd like.
I found one of my boxes. I found a Nintendo in there and some more games, and I found those 2 out of 3 Zilla ones. I have a few boxes that went missing, and one of the boxes had the Beach Queen Kill a Kill. I am really upset because it was the special version one.
Yeah, because there's a version with her scissor blade.
Yep.
And then there's the regular. I'm fine with either.
If I find it, I'll give it to Steve, or we'll smash it, one or the other.
I think of all the Kill la Kill stuff, the one I'd be okay with smashing would probably be the statues I have of them, like, at the hot springs. Because it's probably the most inappropriate thing I have currently openly displayed. Anyways, we're going to call it good here because this has already been running for a way too long.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Help us to beat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys, like to do what the day with channel donate. Also, a little notification bell up there to help as well. And see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.